Good morning.
Is that go morning? Is it a go morning? It's a go morning.
It's cold outside.
It's nice.
It's cold in this house. Before getting out of bed, I got out of bed, turned my little room heater on, and then got back in bed because I was cold. Anyways, hello, I'm Tiffany. Welcome to my quilting life. Today we're going to open some mail. It might be too early for mail, but hey, you know what? We're just going to open it anyway, early or not. It'll be the start of the day. Well, I'll just wait for some people to find the video. So far, we have Karen, Leanne, Robin, and Mural. I'm pretty sure that's what it is. Muriel.
Yeah, Muriel.
Oh,
Muriel.
I don't see the letters in there. Muriel. Yeah, okay. Judy, Susan, Catherine, Kim, Sharon, Rosalind, Brenda, Florence. All right, people are finding the video. Yay. All right, so I have 2 boxes and 2 bag things and a card. We'll start with the card.
Since the camera's turned around, everything's opposite. Here.
Is it?
Yeah.
It looks right to me.
No.
There's a tree, and I'm pointing at it, and it's showing it in the camera.
Yes. But see, it's showing it. Oh, it turned you all the way around.
Oh, it didn't on my screen.
It did.
Oh. Oh, well.
Yeah, it's in on your screen.
It should be mirror image.
See, if you're looking at it this way, what side of the stuff
okay.
is on? Yeah, it turned the room
It
around.
is a thank you card. Oh, man. I need glasses on. Glasses to read the card. Just wanted to say thank you for the prize that they got in my last giveaway. They love my channel and are thanking me for the giveaway because they got a Star Wars words, a little bag, a little, you know, like you can put your shaving stuff in or whatever for men, a bathroom bag, you know, or makeup
Shower
or whatever.
whatever.
Shower bag, yeah. So I gave them and they got a kitchen towel kitchen towel hanging kit to make. So because my last giveaway I sent lots of stuff out. There is a package in here. I don't remember where the comment was or who. Somebody commented or texted me or messaged me or something about it doesn't need to be opened online, but I'm not sure because one of these doesn't even say who it's from. So
I don't think you got that one yet. That's not supposed to be open online.
This came all the way from MT. Oh. What is this? Oh, it's a migraine stick. Oh, this is the person that said that because I get migraines.
Yeah.
So it's a migraine stick.
You emailed me. We knew that was coming.
And there is a note to go with it. Why every time I take them off, I need to put them back on. Thank you for all of your videos. Learn something new. So a little bit to make 8 quilts for Christmas presents for family. Wow, 8 quilts for Christmas presents. That's a lot of quilts to make for your family. Well, of course, all my family got their quilts, so I don't have to make any more anytime soon. I saw one of your videos. You said you had headaches. So here's a stick with herbal oils. If you put it on your temples after you shake the tube a little, it will help you. I use it all the time, and it does work for regular headaches also, even though it says for migraines. Ooh, so I'm looking forward to this. From Montana is where the gift came from. So I'm looking forward to it. Never heard of it. If it works, this is something I'm going to tell Scott to buy me all the time. We'll see.
We'll see.
I have really horrible, and now my migraines have spread to my eyes. So, with pupil problems.
That's according to the eye doctor.
According to the eye doctor, yeah. All right, next is a box from Iowa. IA is Iowa, yeah. So it's a box like this from Iowa.
Yeah, I think so.
There is a card right on top. I'm going to open that first. Let it snow. That's what the card says. So I'm assuming this is Christmas present. The card itself says warm Christmas wishes. And totally enjoys my YouTube channel. Keeps company while sewing. Much appreciated. I love it when I can keep you guys all company.
What is your favorite theme for Christmas?
My favorite what?
Theme for Christmas?
Theme for Christmas? I don't have a favorite theme for Christmas.
You're a Grinch.
I'm a Grinch. I love what Christmas is and what it's about, but I don't. Here's my decorations, my friends. Right here. Those are the decorations. That is a quilt I finished that I'll give away on Sunday. And here's a thumper who says bah humbug to all of it as well. He is with me on the Christmas stuff. He never liked when we had a tree up because he wanted to eat it and we wouldn't let him.
Oh, yeah. That was a disaster.
It was always a disaster. But you guys, if you have cats and put up Christmas trees, obviously you know. When you know, you know. But no, I know what Christmas is about. I just don't decorate or anything. I used to when the kids were little, but now that the kids are grown and nobody lives here, I don't do anything. And then when I ever do end up with grandkids, there's my little tree. But I'm a Grinch. Ooh, what do we got in here? Oh, is this a kit? No, that's a kit. This is, oh, it is a kit. It is a quilted gnomes for your home. I have never done any gnomes. So this will be fun. And it has fabric in there. There's fabrics in there for gnomes. I just saw someone post in the Facebook group too. I do look in there. I lurk in there. That they did a gnome and tree one with no pattern. All right, here is a pile of fabric in a bag. I'll just, it's the same. That's the same as that. So here's that. It's a batik. Oh, it's a whole kit amount. Let's see if I can separate this. So there's a yellow, polka dotted mixture of purple, green, and pink, and not orange, peach, and then a light pink and a darker pink, and then a whole entire stack of black.
Knitted ragdoll?
Yeah, knitted ragdoll. And it is a Rob Appel pattern peek into batiks, Michael Miller fabrics. Where's the picture of what it looks like? Aha. It's on the last page. It's to make something that looks like this. It's called Peek into
I can't
Batiks.
see around this box. I want to see. Oh, that looks cool.
Yeah. Obviously, this is just a black and white photo of everything. Funny thing is, the rest of everything is all in color. So it's like a block of the month kind of thing. Yeah, block 1, block 2, frames of the block, 4. Yeah, it's Peek into Batiks, monthly quilt along, the Rob Appel thing. All right, I'm going to keep all that together. So all this shall make a quilt. Eventually. side. What do we got here? It is a layer cake by Moda to make Fifth Avenue quilts. But I don't have to make Fifth Avenue quilt either. So it is Solana by Robin Pickens layer cake, which does not have a wrapper around it.
Oh, they got little ladybugs.
Ladybugs.
I like the ladybugs.
Yep. So that's what's in that. And then here was the fabric that's with it. Actually, that looks really cute with it all. All right. So there is that. Let me try to get this back in the bag. Slide it in there. All right, so that's all for that box. You know who you are. Thank you. Oop, let's put this in there so I don't forget that part to know what it is. All right. I'm going to set all that aside.
It is big.
All right.
Falling apart.
There is a bag that came, don't know, from Tennessee. I don't know who it's from or anything unless there's a card inside. But the bag, there's no note.
The bag came torn up. They had to tape it.
Yeah, they had to tape the bag because it was torn up. Ooh, what is this? Moisturizing face lotion. Fragrance free. That's what I like.
Yes, I know.
Hold on, let's see. Oh, yeah. Smells like nothing. I love it when they don't smell because I do not like smells. So there's a face lotion because I, need to lotion my face. Some purple batik. Ooh, that's pretty. A second bag in here, but I'll open that in a second. And a third bag. We're just going to open what's loose in here because so far I have not seen a card or anything. Here is a whole pile of scraps already sewn into pieces. And here is another pile sewn into pieces. And some randoms that got away. In this bag, there is blocks. Oh, hey, I seen Jordan Fabrics do a quilt that was with striped fabric turned into blocks. Oh, here's some regular blocks, too. I wonder what they were trying to make with all this. Yeah, there's dark color background, light color. I'll have to lay it out and see what was trying to be made there.
Have you ever used heat transfer batting?
Heat transfer batting? No, I don't buy the stuff, but I have used it because it's come with open gate projects to make little projects. I've had it though, the iron batting.
How does it work?
Well, it's you iron it on. You guys have seen me iron on the ironing board when I take a quilt top and then I lay it on the ironing board on top of the batting and then iron it together so that I can free motion quilt on it. Well, or straight stitch. You've seen me do that on my machine. It's pretty much that, but instead it glues, and so you don't have to use spray. It'll glue the batting to your quilt project. And most times glue is on the quilt top side, but I think it's on both sides on some. Oh, here is another whole entire bag. There's no note here either. Of scraps. So there's just lots of scraps in this one. Oh, wait, is this a note? Aha, look at that. Here is a note. Oh, here it is. Oh, look at this. It's a wooden thimble. How do I get it out of here now?
In your hand?
here. Okay, here we go. So this, I'm going to put it on my finger. Wooden thimble was given to this person by another vendor at a craft show and was also a quilt vendor.
You want me to read it?
She said every great quilter needs a wooden thimble, so I am passing it on to you. You are a great quilter. And I know like to collect them. Enjoy. Have a safe, happy holiday. So actually I can use this when I go to quilt my hand-pieced quilt. All right, so there's that. It was carefully in there. And then on the other side of that bag was more string scraps. Just a bunch of string, looks like, all different sorts. And soon I shall be making a string project because my string bin has overflown. So it's time
more
for
than one string bin.
Yeah, I have more than one string bin, but my main one that I use for the videos, that white bin you guys see every time I do a string quilt, that one has overflown. So, and I started a new bin, which is pretty much to the top too. All right, so there is all that. I'm going to set this thimble aside so that I do not lose it. Right there. And this lotion can go over there. Oops. So you know who you are. Thank you so very much. Now I know who it's from, though.
That's a plus.
That's a plus. All right. Place that right there. Next is a box that came ripped. You know, I'm not so sure about the post office mailing system anymore because if anything, the person that sent this, if you are watching, if anything doesn't get pulled out, that's probably because it's missing because it was open.
So was this bag?
And so was that bag. So if anything was missing and you think there was more in there, obviously it's not there. This came from MI, Michigan. MI is Michigan, I'm pretty sure. All right, I'm just going to open it from the hole. If there's no note, I don't see one.
Yep, that's Michigan.
All right, we're just going to start from the top. We've got a Free Spirit bundle. Tula Pink Beasties is what's in this lovely bundle of fat quarters. I'm just going to pull them down like this. I don't like to open the bundles if I don't have to. Right there, and then the top. So there is a Tula Pink bundle. Aha! A bag of matchy cut-offs from probably Stitch and Flipping. So I could just stick all these together and make a little quilt. There's enough here for something small.
Yeah.
Oh, look at this. Is this a whole stack of purple blocks? Okay. Just rip the rest of the box.
That's what I'm doing because you're having a hard time. There you go. Now you can just take it all out sideways.
It is a whole stack. Look at that big stack of purple square blocks. So there's dark purple. I'm just going to kind of pull some off of here because it's kind of hard to hold. Look at that. All different purples.
Oh, that's cool.
So this is like a quilt already made for me. All I have to do is sew them together. I love when something like that comes together. Look at that. I don't even have to do any work. I don't have to do any cutting or anything. I just need to sew it all together. I love that. All right. What else is in the box? Ooh, a honey bun. I haven't had a honey bun in forever. This is called Jelly and Jam by Fig Tree & Co. You guys, you know I always have to look because I don't know my fabric brands. All right, so this is a Moda honey bun. And if you don't know, because you're new to quilting, honey buns are 1.5 inch strips. So a jelly roll is 2.5 inch strips. Honey buns are 1.5 inch strips. So there's that. Oh, look. And so I just said jelly roll. Here is a jelly roll. This is Dawn on the Prairie by Tiffany Groff. Fancy that, by Moda, or for Moda. I don't know how they say that. So here is a jelly roll, but this isn't a full jelly roll. This is a half a jelly roll, which is like 20, 21 pieces, something like that. So that's what they are, honey buns and jelly rolls. All right, we have a bag of, and they feel starched too. A bag of scraps, but they're all in strips.
They starched them for you.
Yeah,
Look at
they're
that.
all nice and starched. They're nice and crisp.
Look at that. They went all out.
Here's a whole stack of scraps, all stiff and ready to make something. So there's like Christmassy fabrics in here. See if I can't restack all that back up. There's a whole slew of squares. Here's some more of the whatever, what words, strips. More strips. More strips. More strips. There's all, it looks like holiday. Honestly, this whole entire stack looks like holiday fabric. Christmas fabric, holiday fabric, whatever you want to call it. Look at that. So there's a whole, you can tell these are unstarched. This one's not starched. This one was not starched either. But yeah, so there's a whole, there's a whole quilt worth right here. All in a bag. Look at that. All I have to do is sew it into something. All right. Now we have some half layer cakes. Riley Blake. Whimsical Romance. I think that's what that says. So.
You want me to read it?
Yeah, I think that says romance. I'm pretty sure. It's in small writing.
I read good without glasses.
So there's Whimsical Romance.
Hold on while you dig through.
Oh.
Someone is playing with the wrapping. Oh, he's getting up and running. He knows Daddy's.
Because you put him on camera. He says, don't put me on the spot, Daddy.
Well, he likes.
This one is called Folklore from Moda by, I have no idea who, because I can't read that, but I'm trying to get it where the light doesn't reflect. All right, right there. So that's the colors that are in there. Here is another one. This one is Fruit Cocktail. Wow, the names they come up with for all this. Fruit Cocktail. It's a Moda line. So that's the colors that are in that. I like these half layer cakes because you only want to make something small or whatever. They actually kind of work. Oh, look, I finally found a note. And 2 charm packs. So Backyard Bloom for our Wyndham Fabrics. Let's see if I can't do this whole sort of. Is that chickens? It's chickens.
It is. That is awesome.
All right, so 2 charm packs of Backyard Blooms. Let's see. this person wrote that they want to thank me for all the work I put into my videos. Appreciates the way I explain things. I get that a lot. I guess you must all like the way I what is the word? I'm looking for a word. Teach, but no, I was going to say something else, but my brain didn't get it out.
The way you, I don't know. Teach is the only thing I come up with.
Yeah, whatever. Teach. Like me, they find quilting very therapeutic. I'm pretty sure a lot of us do. Had to retire early due to back problems. Aw. Quilting really helps. It does. It definitely does. Let's see. Have you... Oh, hopes I can use these goodies and that me and Scott have a blessed holiday season. Look at that. Is that all that was in here? The rest is just bags for packing. Yeah. Yeah, that's a receipt in that one. Yep, it was just bags to hold it all to one side. Alrighty. So that's what was in there. Is that it? That was all, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I got through every box.
2 boxes,
so you know
2
who
bags,
you are.
and 1
Thank
card.
you. It does say who it's from, right? Oh, yeah. Go. Place it all right there for now. Stay. Thank you, Margaret. I try to give the best. So I've had bad comments before, people saying, why do you show something over and over and over again? And then I get this in that same video, I'll get a comment that says, thank you for showing it over and over because I'm a beginner and start to finish is what I need to know. So my goal in my YouTube journey is start to finish so that you can learn every step. I know everybody likes to watch Fat Quarter Shop, Missouri Star, Jordan Fabrics, but they only show a few blocks. They don't show every single step without skipping a step, because when I was a beginner, I watched those videos and I was like, well, what am I supposed to do now? Where do I get these other, how do those pieces fit? You know what I mean? You miss a step. So I try to put it all together for everybody all in one, so you don't miss a step, other than the quilting now, because I don't really long arm quilt anything, but at least for making the quilt top itself, I show every part. I take them off, I put them on. I take them off, I put them on. Maybe I should just put them on the end of my nose and talk like this.
There you go.
Fabric under the beds in game room. Waits for the son to move out to get a sewing room. That's what I did. That's what I did. Waited for my son to move out, and then I got a sewing room. I mean, a fabric room.
You got your sewing room when the girls moved out, and you got your fabric room when the boys are gone.
Yep.
So we had a boys and girls room.
Yep. Yep. I try to make sure that everything is as best understandable, you know, even though I screw up my words sometimes, which a lot of you know I do. I can't help it. It's a MS thing and cognitive thing, you know, but I do my best and try to make everything work for you guys, you know. And I go back sometimes, and I even, like, I'll come back on a second video, like if I'm working on it on Sundays, and I'm like, okay, last week I told you this, but actually it's this, because I learned from that first part just to make sure that the second part, you know, works out good. Anyways, any questions while I'm here? I mean, I feel like that went quick. Oh, I want to tell you guys about something, just in case. So I got an email from Fabric Hut, the most expensive thing on the internet when it comes to fabric. Have you guys looked on Fabric Hut? And I'll tell you why I know this is very expensive. So they send me an email saying your order is, thank you for your order is ready. I didn't order anything. I don't even shop on there, you know. I've seen it a couple times in the past, but I don't even shop on there. I see their ads and stuff like that. So I told Scott, I was like, Just said I had an order. And then the next day I got a, here's your tracking. And then all of a sudden I get another one that says, here's your tracking. It's on its way. Track your order, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, I never ordered anything. So I looked on the original, the receipt, you know, because it didn't charge our credit cards or nothing. And they have not only my name, my home address, which I don't use for anybody out there, and because I use a P.O. box, they have my cell phone number, again, I don't use, and they have all my information, and they charged $75 for 10 titanium rotary blades. They came in the mail yesterday after sending me 2 more tracking. Your tracking is on its way, and then it says your tracking has arrived, or your package has arrived. $75 for 10 rotary blades. Did you know if you go online, you can get 10 rotary blades that are titanium for $16 to $28. $75 for these things. How did they get my info? And why did they send me these? Or did one of you out there send them? Because this was very weird, but one of you out there would not know my house address. So,
or your cell phone number.
Or my cell phone number. So I'm kind of curious about this. So if you guys ever get an email from the Fabric Hut and it says, oh, thank you for your order. Well, you didn't order it, and somehow they're getting people's information because I didn't order it. And
well, you got a free gift.
I got a free gift. I'm going to try the titanium blades, you know, but I definitely would never pay $75 for titanium blades. So that's my crazy story from this. It took like 2 weeks to get here, because it's like 2 weeks ago when I got the initial email. I was like, we didn't order anything, Scott. So nope, we never got charged for anything. So I don't know. And how they got my real info, I don't know. Yeah.
You got a free gift.
Yes,
Be happy.
I got a free gift. And yes, it does sound like identity theft, but it's not, because nothing was charged and nobody stole any money from me. So on any credit cards or anything. So that one's, you know, one of those things. I have no idea.
Tell them about Thursday.
Same thing happened, but got billed $110 for Patsy. For Fabric Hut, yeah, they're sketchy, I think. I think it's a sketchy website. So don't shop there. Sorry if they're watching my video, but I wouldn't. Not for their prices. Nah, I doubt it's for my kids. My kids know better than to spend that kind of money without asking me first about a quilting related item.
Kids would have asked to borrow the money.
Yeah.
They don't have no money.
Yeah, they would have never done that. They know that I just like, you know, fat quarters and things like that. That's the things that they can get me. But yeah, there's that. Yes, they are expensive. That's what I thought. Someone else bought it to me, but how would they get my address? Nobody has my address except for my local fans that know where I live and have been to my house. Anyways, so I just thought I'd share that little weird thing with you because it was sitting here on the desk, and I'm like, I will try them though, you know, because titanium rotary blades sounds like they'll last longer. Anyways, well, I got lots of creating I can get done because there's lots of stuff here. So all of you who sent something, thank you, thank you. It will go to use as soon as I get a chance, because, you know, I have a whole nother year coming ahead of me.
Tell them about Thursday.
Oh, Thursday is breakfast at Tiffany's. I don't even have anything planned because we were done working on the last thing we're working on. Here we go. Breakfast at Tiffany's. I'll just put these together.
There you go.
I'll see how many there are. I'll count them and see what I can get of a layout, and we'll just stick these together for breakfast at Tiffany's. Since I really didn't want to start something new, this is almost done. So that's what I will do for Thursday on breakfast at Tiffany's. See, look at that. All right, guys. Well, thank you for hanging out with me this morning. I am going to go and do nothing. Ooh, I might try this lotion on my face, and I'm not going to hope I get a headache later, but if I do, I'm going to try this headache stuff, and then I'll let you guys, especially the person who sent it, know how it worked for me. So there's that. All right. See you guys all Thursday morning. And one more reminder about Breakfast at Tiffany's, just so that it's out there. As of 2025, this Thursday will still be at 7 a.m. But when 2025 hits, that means the 2nd of January, it will be at 8 a.m. instead. I'm switching the time up to see if it's better for me because of my whole not sleeping so good and waking up so good. And I'm not a morning person at all. It may seem like it, but I'm not. So just note that down for all of you who do faithfully watch the Breakfast at Tiffany's episodes, that as of 2025, which will be the 2nd of January, they're going to be at 8 a.m. instead of 7 a.m. So, but this week will still be 7 a.m. It's the last and final waking up early for me. Just kidding. Anyways, see you guys later. Bye. Oh, I gotta press a button. There's a button.